Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today I'm going to show you about the alcohol lift compared to alcohol. Now, I had done a video before using alcohol in place of the alcohol lift, but it didn't give the same kind of, I don't know, I want to see results, I guess, in the technique that I tried. So I do have the alcohol lift ink, and I have it in a pad. And I have alcohol ink and I have distress ink. So this is what I'm going to show you. So right now, and then I'll show you it live. But this is the colors mixed together of distress ink in Firebrick and Dusty Concord. So you can see I hit the lift there, and you can see the word dream. Not too good, not too well, but you can see it lifted. Here we have some dots from Punchinella. This is using alcohol. Now this is the lift. This is alcohol, and you can see the dark color that came up from there. This is the alcohol lift. This is regular alcohol, and then this is alcohol. So the only thing I'm going to change is I'm not going to use the alcohol ink pearl because it's hard for you guys to see because it's shiny because of the light. So I'm going to turn the page and we're going to do a real quick demo, and I'll show you, and then you guys can decide what you like the best. I will advise you to, this is just me playing, my opinion. Y'all, you know what I mean? Go check out both the alcohol lift ink and the alcohol and play yourself, or, see if it's something that you want to play with. So I'm just going to be maybe what I'll do is I'll take this and I'm just going to kind of smush it like that. I'll do one here too for the lift, and then I'll go over with the dark. Maybe we could get the dark lifted off and see the underneath color. Okay, let's squish that around a little bit more. This is why my ink pads don't work. Okay, all I'm going to do now is take the alcohol ink. I think this is lettuce. Excuse me. See, it's really pretty this way, but the blue is the pearl color, which is gorgeous, but it's hard to see in the light. So I'm going to do an alcohol ink here, and I'm going to mix some white just to see. And this is just white alcohol ink. This is Pinata. I don't believe Ranger makes white, so I don't know. But this is what I use for like when I do resin and stuff like that with alcohol ink because I love it. Okay, so I'm going to take just a stamp. It's just a foam stamp. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to take this and I'm going to push it really good. No song today. Okay, you can hear my desk. Pushing it hard. Okay. And I'm going to take this, and this is the alcohol lift, and I'm going to push it here. And I like holding it for a second. I don't know. But let's pretend like that's what you're supposed to do. And I'm going to lift it. Okay? And then it sometimes will lift off like the ink. And then you kind of get like a little, you see the word? So cool. Okay, so that. And then see how that comes up, because it takes a minute to come up. Like you look at it and you're like, oh, I don't know, but you'll see. And then we're going to do, what'd I do with it? Here we go. Some Punchinella on here. And I'm just going to kind of take this and push it down. Lift it off, and we will see what happens. And I can already see something happening, and you'll see it as it comes up. Okay. Put this here. Take some of this is just our normal 91 alcohol. You could probably use 70, whatever you have. Don't worry too much about it. And I will take this again. to dab this just to get color off too, if there's any from left over. But I'm just doing a little dab for Angie. And pushing it down. I'm going to hold it down just for a second, same as before. And lift it up. Let's see if there's any ink on this again. Yeah, it lifted some. And then take this. Oh yeah, you could definitely see that. I'll hold that up in a second. I'll take this here. I will take this and just dab it for a few seconds and then lift it up. So yeah, that works pretty good both ways. And then I'm going to do this here. I'm just pushing it down. It's fairly wet. I'm using a paper towel, but of course you can use sponge, whatever you have. This just happens to be what's sitting here. And then I'll lift that up and then we'll see what that, but I can already see there. And it didn't lift too much off, which is cool too. And I think that's it. Now this is, no, not this. Where'd it go? Here it is. Hiding. This is the refill of the alcohol lift ink. And so then you can just keep, you know, put, look, see my stuff was still wet, which I don't care. I can wipe that off. But this, you know, I'm going to put a little bit of this like that and see what it does. And let's just wait a second and see what happens. And then I'll hold it up and see. No, I didn't do anything there. Let's do, yeah, let's do a little of this. I'll just put a little line through so we can see if it lifts it, which I'm sure it will. Now, I like to take my heat gun. I don't know if that's, you can or you cannot, but it does take a minute to dry. But yeah, you can even see it coming up more. And I'll hold it up when you'll see. It's hard to see with the lighting, but you'll see. Oh yeah. So I do think that it's comparable if you don't have the alcohol lift ink at home and you want to play. I'm going to make sure it's mainly dry. And you know what else is nice? If you screw up, okay, so you can see how it lifted it? I mean, that's just the alcohol ink. And these are colors you normally wouldn't do do together. And this is paper. This is just mixed media paper. So it's not even like it's a glossy surface where it'll lift off. I don't know if I have a glossy. I'll have to look real quick. And then here, I mean, look how cool. That's the alcohol lift. This is the lift as well. You see how that lifted up nice? And then this is the alcohol, which I had a little bit too wet, but you could see it lifted just the same. And then here is the alcohol, which is dry, the alcohol lift. And then this is alcohol itself. So like I said, you know, is it the same? Not necessarily, but it is, I mean, it is comparable. It is nice. And it's not, you know, I'm about DIY in your own alcohol, inks, craft, DIY, all that kind of stuff. When you don't have the money to buy, you know what, let's see, what's this? That's right. Okay. I have this glossy gloss, and we're going to take some alcohol ink, and we're going to do this here. Let's see if it lifts better here. And I'll do a little bit of white just to mix it in. Like that. And I'm still going to do this on here. Do that, and then I'll just do another. juicy as I like them. And remember, this is going to take longer to dry because it's glossy and it's not going to soak in like paper. So I'm just going to hit this with my heat gun. And then this, I'm just going to do some drippage. Okay, and you really cannot see this ink here. You can't. You can't. Let's see if I can do this a little better. Maybe you'll be able to see that. We'll see. While this dries real quick, I'm going to I don't know if I have, oh yeah, I do right there. Yeah, see, as it dries, it evaporates and you don't get much color there, so. Will this show better? Nah, not really. Okay, so I'm going to take this, which just has a bunch of things on it. Hearts. Gonna push it and push it and push it. And then I'm gonna push it here. Now I slid a little bit because it is, you know, glossy and slippy and all that good fun stuff. So I'm gonna lift it off. We'll see what happens there. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here. And let's see if we get anything. It's cool because it kind of goes like milky white. Anything come off of here? Oh yeah, look. So you don't even have to waste the ink. You just kind of go use it on the background or on a background of an ATC card. You know, that kind of thing. So let's see. Now I can see it on there, but you can't. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can get that on there. Yeah, you see it? Right there? The light's kind of blowing it out. Let me see if I can draw it a little bit more. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Let's see if you can see that. You see it there, how it lifted? It's hard. You can see my light above me, but you can't. Yeah, it's because of that stinky glass. Yeah, I like it. Not so much on this because I don't get the same wow. But like I said, you can see it. You definitely can see it. And I bet you if I let this go another minute, it would probably lift it good. So like I said, this is totally up to you guys. You definitely can do a DIY with regular alcohol. So, you know, if you don't have the alcohol lift ink and you want to play and you want to get some different results, of course, you know, sit and play and have fun. You could get this at the dollar store or Walmart or what have you. And it's cheap and it's easy and you can definitely play. But I will say I do kind of like the alcohol lift ink as well. I don't know. I just kind of, I don't know. I don't know. They're both good. They're both good. I will tell you what I like better than this, though, is I like this because I can kind of do organic, you know, lift it where I want, kind of do things where I'm not necessarily having to get the stamp out and wipe and do all that kind of thing. So, you know, it's all in what you like and what you like to do. Yeah, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. And as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.